YouTube. And good morning, YouTube. I'm just about to go to Argentina. At the minute I'm in well, this is over there is San Pedro de Atacama, which is you can't really see it, there are all the dark bits is there, so pretty cool. So yeah, I met. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I have YouTube. So there's a German couple I met last night, if they don't mind being on camera, and their Unimog.
So now we are in the internet forever.
Internet forever, yeah. Internet forever. Well, internet forever. There's not many people watch it anyway, but anyway, I'll stop this. Oh yeah, so off to Argentina today, and this couple here, they've just come from Argentina, so we're having a good chat. Really nice couple from Germany, and I've actually been very close to their house as well, many a time. So they're off into Chile, and they're heading down to Ushuaia as well, so we might even meet up down there. So there. We'll see you in Argentina. Only for a bit, mind, and then we'll meet up with Chris. See you a bit. Well, the road coming out of San Pedro de Atacama into Argentina, it's just a long hill. I smell burning. Well, it was that truck there because it's burned, but yeah, it's yeah, I've seen a coach that's burnt out. There's a truck. Well, there wasn't much of a truck left, basically. There wasn't much of a truck left, it was just remains, there was just stuff scattered everywhere. Yeah, so there's a truck, or there remains a truck at the side of the road. It's just been annihilated. Apparently, the German couple that I talked to, there's quite a few trucks that have been crashed. Obviously, it's the brakes have overheated. So these two vans come to overtake me again. That's cool. A volcano. That's one that you can see from campsite. So I've just stopped to cool down a little bit. Cool. So you see the trucks coming down so slowly. Not using the brakes, using the air brakes all the time, because it's just boiling. Not the best. See, another problem they have when they're going downhill and they overcut the brakes go, they end up going into one of these stops. And they go into one of these emergency brake stop jobbies. The problem is the brakes are so hot it sets the tyres afire and then burns the fucking truck down on it. That's what happened to that bus. It just got so hot it just burnt down. Sad. You can see that or not. so that's pretty high up. And the problem is, I'm in second gear. The temperature gauge is getting, it's come down a little bit. But yeah, 25 miles an hour. The altitude. The altitude is the killer. It really is. But quite an interesting thing. I'm now at 15,300 feet. And you see these volcanoes still towering up. Still towering up. Yeah, look at them. You see that over there is the Laguna route. That's Bolivia. So I'm pretty sure that's the Laguna route through Bolivia into Chile, because the border's just back there. So yeah, I was tempted to go over there and have a look, but it means going over the border and then back again, and it's just not worth it. So, and the air's getting hard to breathe up here, I must admit. So let's come into Argentina. So that was pretty cool. I've just been talking to a guy from Brazil, a biker from Brazil, and this is, I'm in Chile right now, and now I'm in Argentina. And the wind's got up, so there is a few stickers here. Yeah, it's quite a bit. You can't actually read what's written on there. Oh, bikers. Kind of out of breath as well. Oh, obviously. Fat lad on World Tour as well. Easy, yeah. He gets everywhere, he does. You know, everywhere I seem to go, that's where he seems to be. Let's go and have a look at the other side. Nobody I know. So we'll go down to the border down there and get officially into where am I going? It's no good this getting old, like Argentina, that's it. Well, that's it. Into Argentina, country number, I don't fucking know, too many. Yeah, it was actually a very straightforward. Get your stamp. You don't even get stamped in your passport because I asked. But yeah, Argentina doesn't stamp your passport, so that was pretty cool. Yeah. So we're in Argentina now, and we're going to meet up with Chris and Erin in the next few days at a place called Salta, which is pretty cool. And that's the only reason why I've come into Argentina now, because I wasn't going to come into Argentina until later on. So, great. We'll pass these bikes. But yeah, pretty cool. See you in a bit. Well, good morning YouTube. Welcome to Argentina. I need to put my stickers on, don't I? Damn, I forgot about that. So this is my first night in Argentina, and this is where I camped last night. I'm just going to have a look at that because it looks like a wall but there's a ravine in it or something. So looks pretty nice. I'm going to have a walk over here. Yeah, the border crossing was actually fairly easy. Yeah, it's quite a good one. Going back into Chile is a pain in the arse, but yeah, it wasn't busy. They did forget to put one, because you get like a piece of paper and there's like, you've got to have like 6 or 7 stamps on it, and the last one for the tip, he stamped both the bits of paper, the one that I keep and the one that they keep. But he forgot to stamp this other bit of paper, and when I went to go out, the last post where they check them all and then take it off you, I had to go back and get that one stamped. But fine, it's happened. There was no queue or anything, so it's really good. So I'm out of breath because we're 13,000 feet, and I expected it to be really, really cold last night, and it wasn't. It was actually really, really nice, comfortable, warm night. He had a thunderstorm turn around then. We had a thunderstorm right over there, and it just skimmed me. I keep saying we. Well, I say we, said me and Bob. But it was. We had a few drops of rain, but that's it. Nothing. So it was fine. So we'll go and have a look at this. So it's like a bit of a ravine. There's some building, something down there. A bit of a ravine down through here, and then this bit here is this is like the wall bit, and that bit's washed out, and then go down there. But yeah, quite a bit of water to do that. That's pretty cool though. Yeah, so we're gonna get an Airbnb for a couple of days because he says it's wet. Fair weather camper, you know. Fuck, that's quite a way down. Yeah, it's quite a way down. Amazing how the water washes it all out. It really is. Right, go that way. Right, stop waffling. Just a nice long drive. Catch you later. poco español. No, it's center.
Quedó sin freno.
Did he pull it backwards? Well, that's my good deed done for today again. So I was coming down off the mountain and my brakes were getting really bloody hot. So I saw a couple at the side of the road, you know, like there was half in the ditch. So I thought, oh well, I'll stop and see if they're alright. And I basically I winched them out of the ditch, but I weren't sure what they were trying to say. I don't know if they said it was broken or the brakes had gone or something or other. But basically, I got him out of the ditch, but it still wouldn't go anywhere. So I decided to give him a lift to a town which is just like 30 miles out of my way that I'm going, but I took him anyway, so I'm just taking him home. So, really nice. So, I did my bit for the day and helped a couple out. I can only give one a lift, so I give him a lift. Probably didn't trust me with his girlfriend, maybe. But yeah, so I give him a lift back, and she stayed with the car. And well, I would have just left the car sitting with a piece of scrap, but it is what it is, isn't it? So my good deed for the done for the day. Now I'm off to Salter to meet Chris. Chris should be there. I'm 120 miles away, so Chris should be there in the next hour.